Alright, YouTube, we're back. I'm Greg P. This is Greg P. Reviews. Welcome. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I'd like to give a warm welcome to everybody, to all my family out there. So glad that you're joining me. Today, we're going to be looking at the Mutank. So, without further ado, let's get to know it just a little bit better. Alright, and we're up close with the Mutank. Here's your packaging it comes in. It says Mutank, by indulgence. Open it up, and you'll be greeted by all of your goodies. This is where your tank will sit. I've got their pre-installed coil and their goodie bag there. Here's your extra glass. This is the rebuildable it comes with. So this is a nice 4-post rebuildable section. As you see, there are no grub screws installed in it as it comes. So we'll get back to that a little bit later. Got your replacement glass, 5 mils. Got your standard goodie bag, 2 coils, pre-made. You cannot take these apart. I believe they are 24 gauge dual coils. You've got a vape band and another goodie bag. I believe one of these goodie bags is from my other rebuildable section. We'll get to that in a second. So these coils say 30 to 150 watts. What? Crazy, right? Well, I'll show you why I think it can handle that in a minute. We'll put that off to the side. Here's mine, all broken down into pieces to save some time. So, we've got our tank section, we've got our base. I'm going to go ahead and put the airflow on. You can see nice, big airflow, both sides. Huge airflow on this tank. I opted for the Velocity style rebuildable. Yes, it's a little bit extra, but I feel like it's worth the money just because I like to build on Velocity decks. You can see kind of my dirty dual coil in there. Just my standard 8 wrap, 26 gauge, around a 3mm bit. Huge wick channels here. Raised up airflow right underneath the coil, coming in through the bottom. This thing, it's pretty cool. I've never really seen anything with this much room, I guess you would call it. So, I'm going to show you how I wick this bad boy. One thing to note, this did not come installed with these little flathead grub screws. That's my first gripe. I lost one of these to my carpet. It's gone forever. I've come to terms with it. I will never find it again. So, I've already got my cotton. Let's wick it up. Pretty easy tank to wick, and I'll show you why. So we're going to pull our first piece of cotton through. Good enough. Second piece of cotton through. Good enough. Pretty simple so far. Get my scissors, trim it down to about there and about there. I rest my scissors right upside the base of the RTA, I don't know, whatever you would want to call this. So, all we're going to do is take our little flathead blue screwdriver that came with it and pack that wick down into those channels. That's it. I'm just going to put some wick down there, put some wick down there. Again, pretty easy. Easiest RTA I've ever wicked. I usually have to play a balancing act between flooding and dry hits. That is not the case with the Mutank. Let's make sure that we have all of our wick away from our threads. There you go. Easy as pie. Already wicked up. Let's grab some juice just to get it started. That'll also help the cotton stay where you put it. Make sure just one last time I don't have any wicks to catch in those threads. Everything looks good. There is no perfect science to this thing because you don't need to be perfect with it. I don't need to be perfect with it, at least. I'm going to go ahead and put my top piece on, if I can find the threads. And you can see those massive, massive wick channels. Just massive. Indulgence, RTA. Very nice. So it's wicked up. It's ready to go. That easy. Let's put it back together. This part is not so easy. That's my second gripe. We'll get to that in a little while. This may be edited. It's a little bit of a tricky tank to get back together. Put my glass on. Here's my top piece. You can see the juice channels for top fill. We'll get that in there and we'll start it threaded down. Seems to be cooperating with me tonight, so that's good. I usually have a pretty big struggle. This airflow ring is spinning on me. Usually have a struggle getting this thing put together and taken apart. The reason for that is there is no knurling anywhere. That's my second gripe. No knurling. When this thing's put together, it doesn't want to come apart. I have some, shelf liner that I cut into pieces that helps me sometimes. I didn't need it this time. I got lucky. Let's put back our airflow ring and shut it down, because now we get to top fill it. This thing is easy to fill, even with dripper bottles. My words don't come out right sometimes. Fits right into those big juice holes, fill holes, if you will. And we'll just top her off. No problems getting a dropper in there. I'm having a little bit of problem keeping it on camera, but no problems. Filled. Pretty simple, right? Here's our top piece, and guess what? There's some grooves for us to hold on to. I mean, come on, why isn't that here or here? Anyways, put that back there. Put on our standard drip tip. And here it is, the Mutank in all its glory. Filled, wicked, ready to go. Open up that airflow. So, let's get back up and vape it. Alright, we're back. So, you got to see up close and personal the Mutank by Indulgence. As you can see, this thing has monster wick channels. A few gripes. I'm going to show you my last gripe. When I turn this airflow down to where I like it to the restrictiveness that I find the most vapable. Pardon this noise that's going to happen. I'll try to do it away from my mic. Whoo, man. Ugh. Whistles like crazy. No big deal. I've adjusted. Got it opened up. Flavor is still great. I am running some 80/20 in here. It's keeping up like a champ. I mean, I normally vape my tanks around 20, 28 watts at the most. This is going at 40 watts and it's keeping up. It's like a dripper with a whole bunch of juice on top. This thing is great. I'm really enjoying the flavor. I'm really enjoying the super easy top fill. It's an awesome tank. As you can see, it's performing great for me. Flavor, like I said, it's great. I got mine from vapeinw.com. I will put the link down below. If you like this video, if you found it helpful, give me a subscribe, give me a like, shoot a comment down below and let me know what you think. Give me some suggestions. I appreciate all the feedback you can give me. I'm Greg P. This has been Greg P Reviews, and I'll catch you guys next time.